Hey, what's up, guys? I've had a handful of questions you guys have asked on my channel, so thought I would take a minute and answer some of them. First up, we've got Southeastern Ohio Picker. He asks, what percentage do you charge to people that you sell stuff for? I have just started to sell things for other people. So our consignment fee for our auction website is 35%, and that's regardless of what something sells for. I've seen some places do like a tiered program, like if it sells for not very much, you know, like 15 bucks or 10 bucks, they'll do like 50% or higher, and then if it sells for like 200, then they'll only do something like 25%. If you're just selling things for other people, you know, on eBay, like a couple things here and there, you know, I would just make sure you make it worth your while, and make sure that you subtract the eBay fees before you take your cut. Because let's say you sell something for $100 and you're going to take 25% commission, they might, you know, lump the eBay fees into that percentage, and they might think that the eBay commission is part of your commission. So you want to make them understand, you know, how much eBay is going to get from the cut, how much PayPal is going to get from the cut, and itemize that for them. And maybe consider doing, you know, like a tiered thing. You know, say, hey, if it brings X amount of dollars, then, you know, I'll do this for you. So just go into it knowing that you're the one that's doing the shipping, you're the one that's assuming the risk. I'm guessing you're putting it on your PayPal account or eBay account, so you're the one that's assuming all that. So just make sure that, you know, it's worth your while. Next up, EMT Flipper asks, how do you ship your golf clubs? If it's just a single club, like a shorter club, either like a putter or a wedge or, you know, a shorter iron, I typically use those priority mail tubes. You can get them for free. They're on USPS.com. They ship them out by like the 25. And they're really nice because they fold up, and, you know, you can tape them up real good. But they don't work for drivers, and they don't work for sets of irons. So for those, I'm really lucky. I've got a golf store maybe 2 miles from my warehouse. So I'll hit that place up every once in a while. And every time I hit the dumpster, like, I get at least 10 to 12 boxes, because they have a plethora of them all the time. And if you're shipping a driver, you want it to be a longer box, and it's got to be thicker too. They actually have driver boxes and iron boxes, and they'll typically say them on there somewhere which one it is. Okay, next up, Ray Ricky Sr. asks, John, what in the world is up with the red legs? I don't know. If I knew that, I would be a very rich man. They are struggling. I mean, they just don't have a ton of talent just yet. They've got some pieces, you know. A lot of these guys are just really young, and, you know, maybe 2-3 years from now they'll be competitive. But right now they are not. They're in turmoil. Fire the manager. All kinds of guys are hurt. Even a lot of the ones that aren't hurt are playing like they're hurt. So it's a rough season, but there's always next year. I still love watching them. Okay, I made a tutorial on how to sell baseball gloves on eBay. It's been a few weeks ago, and this comment was on that video. Chris Miranda asks, I picked up 4 gloves over the weekend, so I'll be able to apply this info. I just wish the guy I bought them from wasn't such a heavy smoker. Man, they reek. Do you think conditioning the gloves would help with the odor? I really don't think it would help very much. Tobacco, you know, and smoke smell is like nearly impossible to get out of leather or almost any fabric. I know they make some kind of chemical, like oxidation thing, I've heard, that they use for cars that you can maybe use with the glove. Man, I don't know. I don't think conditioner is going to do a whole lot. Conditioner will, you know, kind of bring the leather back to life a little bit, but I don't think it's going to do anything for the smell. All right, next up. Seymour V says, I'm unsubscribing because your videos suck. Well, that's not so much a question, I guess, as it is a comment. But thank you for watching my videos, and I appreciate you taking the time to comment. Okay, last but not least, Rusted Raccoon asks, do you have an auctioneer's license? Do you have a gallery or just have your auction site? I do not have an auctioneer's license. In the state of Ohio, you do not need a license to sell for online auctions. This actually varies state to state, and it's pretty wildly different depending on where you go. Just north of us in Michigan, I don't think you have to have a license to auction anything, period. So, you know, it's like wild, wild west up there. And I think Dwayne from Mothership Products said in the state of Utah, you don't need any kind of licensing to auction anything off. So, yeah, if you're wanting to start up some kind of online auction website, definitely check for your local auction rules and regulations, because it's going to differ, you know, based on your location. As far as the gallery, we do have a warehouse. We've got about 4,000 square feet, and we do a preview. So on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we have everything set up, and we've got loads of people that come in and, you know, get a really close look at things before they put their bids in. And then I've got some out-of-towners that'll message me here and there, you know, asking for additional details about items. And we've also started doing premiere item videos. So we hand-pick some things, and, you know, some of the stuff that we think is pretty cool. And we'll shoot like 5-6 minute videos of, you know, highlighting that stuff that's in the auction, kind of showing it off a little bit. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've got any more questions for me, just leave them in the comment section, and I will be happy to answer them.